The Lolcow universe is a serious game.
Grim and Nightmare, it's time to test the testers. Later this month, you will get one chance.
And the show goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching LolcowRewind. Rewind. This is the show where we rewind the most interesting and insidious moments of the day. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge. And we got another banger episode for you. Today was hot ass. We had a whole bunch of old ass lot lizards fighting over who was right and who was wrong. It was fantastic. But I will not be alone today. I will tell you, because you guys are here. Throw those hard R's in the chat. Rewind R's in the chat. And let's bring in Xylee. Gets Real. Xylee, how are you doing today?
Did you just say there was a bunch of old-ass lot lizards?
What do you mean?
Billy, you called them lot lizards.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, shoot. I said the quiet part out loud.
Oh, my God.
I said the quiet part out loud.
You're so shady. You are a shady. Shady.
I'm bored. I'm tired of watching people cry all day.
I love it.
I'm tired of watching people cry all day.
I know.
Look, I'm very, very sorry that somebody lost their job. Okay? But guess what? Roxy knows the internet. She's watched King Cobra. She's watched all these Naked and Laughing. She's watched all these lolcows. She knows how people can be on the internet. She shouldn't have put her business out there.
I agree.
Psycho mom. Dumb as hell. Whatever she said, I don't know if she was malicious or not. Shouldn't have said what she said. But Savage shouldn't have been like, y'all putting out pills out there. And guess what they also shouldn't have done? Shouldn't have rebroadcasted what Psycho Mom said after she said it. And guess what? There's malicious actors here that aren't Psycho Mom before Psycho Mom said anything.
That's true. I do agree.
There's a whole lot of idiots doing idiot things. And we want to point fingers and blame people and say, you're the bad person. You're all dumb. You all make me do this.
Can I say something to the masses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. If you are out there thinking, I can be a content creator, I need you to take in what you watch and what you see. And all the bad things you hear that happens to other people, please don't go into content creation thinking that it won't happen to you. And look at what these people did as mistakes that kind of got them caught up and go, I'm not going to do those things, so I won't get caught up. So please do not get into content creation thinking those bad things won't happen to you. I'm just saying.
And I'm terribly sorry that this happened to you, Roxy.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%.
I have seen you cry so much over a Chucky doll, over so many things, and I feel like this one could have been avoided. And I feel like blaming Psycho Mom is not the only person to blame. Y'all are messy as fuck. Welcome to Lolcow Milkers, the messy as fuck channel. If this shit gets any messier, we might have ourselves a program. This shit's entertainment, isn't it? It's fun to watch, isn't it? Isn't it great? Isn't this entertaining, Xylee? Isn't this entertainment?
Honestly, no.
It spilled over to Lolcow Live. It was entertainment. Isn't this entertaining?
Not really, but I think the conversation needed to be had on Lolcow Live, though.
I don't know. It didn't make that much money on Lolcow Live. It made a ton on Milkers.
Yeah, it did make a ton on Milkers. That's
we
true.
Ain't getting no donos here talking about it.
That's true.
Guys, I'm about to lose my job if I keep talking about it here because it ain't making us money. Fuck. Nah, but it does suck that she lost her job. And this is a reminder once again, be careful. This is the internet. There are people out there who are trash.
Anybody on the internet. Don't trust anybody.
Especially here. Because this is the real secret about Lolcow Live and the Lolcow universe. This is an ethical petting zoo. This is, you go to the zoo because you want to see the animals. You want to pet the animals. This is the petting zoo for lolcows. You want to troll the lolcows. You want to see them up close and personal. You want to spit on them. You want to troll them. You want to troll the boogie. You want to pet the chungus. You want to laugh at the boogie chungus. This is what we do here. But there's some people that are just a little too fucking weird. They're a little too fucking mean. They take it a little too far.
Yes.
We're all 100%. Here to laugh and point and have fun, and that's okay. But some people take it too damn far.
True. Very true. You got to be careful. And I'm going to be honest with you. Trust no one. Trust no one.
For real.
This is the internet. Trust no one.
For real. When I was hanging out with Xylee at Fat Camp, I had to pull out my ID to buy some beer. And Xylee was looking over my shoulder, and I held my hand over my ID like this because I didn't want her to see
my... Yeah, he had to go like this.
I didn't want her to see my government name.
Really?
I didn't want her to see my birthday, and it's literally out on the internet. Anybody can find it. I have a famous birthdays page that says it all there. I have an IMDb page that says it all there. But I still hid it from Xylee because mentally I hide things. Cause I'm protective.
Fun fact, I'm way too short to be looking over his shoulder for one. Okay.
I was giving
over me.
I was giving you a piggyback ride. We were doing
What? You were giving me This is what you're gonna tell these people? You were giving me
Billy, you're my absolute favorite.
Tatted girl, let's go. Midnight Rider says buy the boogie shirt. And this cheesed. Welcome to Cash Cow. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, Joji joined Cash Cow before we started.
Yeah, Joji became Cash Cow. You were actually chicken jockeying me.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
Chicken
I don't know
jockey.
what that is.
You were doing chicken
that?
jockey.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
You were riding my shoulders and we were fighting. You were the chicken jockey.
We in no world was doing that.
Yeah, Fat Camp, you were chicken jockey.
No, that never happened. Don't lie to these people.
Was there a recorded call?
Yes, but it wasn't played all the way through.
Interesting.
Did you want to hear what was played?
I kind of do.
Okay, give me a second and I'll pull it up. Talk to them.
So I like this chicken jockey phase. For those of you that don't know, Minecraft is a big movie right now. Sean Down, welcome to Cash Cow. Minecraft's a big movie right now, and Chicken Jockey is in the movie. It's a big meme from Minecraft, and all these kids are watching Minecraft movie, and they're jumping on each other's shoulders during the Chicken Jockey scene, and they're going crazy, and they're throwing popcorn all over the theater and just making a huge mess. Police are coming. They're being called on the kids making messes in the theaters. It's really ridiculous. It's 100% like stupid to an extent. They should make these kids clean up their messes, if not go to jail for like public disturbance. I think there should be some fines here. Do not make messes like this. But like jumping on shoulders, fun. That's fun. It's cinema.
Oh, is that the shit that I've been seeing on hey Roxy, is that the shit that I've been seeing on Twitter where they were throwing the popcorn everywhere and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's up, Roxy?
Hey, sorry, I didn't want to jump up here, but I just want to go to sleep. I know we have that meeting, but I just want to say one thing and set it straight because I'm not supposed to be talking about this. But what happened was, okay, when the calls came, when the calls came in, the couple of calls, I was placed on a temporary suspension until they were able to investigate it because it's a medical field. Every call has to be investigated. Every report has to be investigated. So I was placed only on a temporary suspension without pay until they could investigate it. They didn't believe whatever was being told. That wasn't the problem. The main problem was when I went in today to figure out, hey, am I still going to get my health benefits while I'm on suspension? Are a couple of things going to happen while I'm on suspension? I get in there today. The CEO was in there, and he's staring at me, and he's like, you hear what's going on. You hear what the phones are ringing. The HR department's going crazy. He was like, he said my real name, but I'll say Roxy. Roxy, I love you. You've been here 18 years. I'm so sorry, but I have to let you go. We cannot afford to let this happen. We cannot afford to spend our time on this. This is becoming too much for the workers. It's becoming too much. I'm so sorry. I'm here for you. I have support for you. I have lawyers for you. Please understand, I'm not doing this maliciously, but you have to go. That is what happened. Not the allegations. It's the calls that came in.
Well, what were the calls about? What were the calls saying?
Well, I do have the whole recording. Keem didn't want to play the whole thing. Mike and Keem have emails, recordings, the text messages. The recordings are saying, or the recordings are clips of the way my manager explained it, of a blonde lady, and you got to remember, we've been friends for 20 years, me and my manager. We worked together for 18 years. So when we talk, sometimes we talk as friends, we'll make jokes or whatever, but a blonde lady with her kid sitting up there saying very nasty things about me, accusing me of things that she knows I'm not doing, saying that somebody needs to contact my employer, talking to her audience, somebody needs to contact my employer and let them know to kind of check on the patients that I take care of because they're concerned for their safety.
That's the recordings. But what about the calls? What were the calls saying?
I don't know because when Keem was going to talk to the CEO and have a Zoom meeting with him, that's when he was going to play everything for Keem.
So you were riding the elderly folks in the home like chickens? You were chicken jockeying them?
I think so. That's about the gist of it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm so confused.
Say in Minecraft.
That's like in Minecraft, 100%. That was in Minecraft.
Oh, Roxy, how could you?
I know. But that's what it is. Like, I'm not blaming what Psycho Mom said, what Tina said, what anybody said. I could refute that. It's so easy to prove that it was, for entertainment. Keem was going to talk to all them about that. It's the constant phone calls and the nonstop emails that HR and my bosses were getting. That's why they let me go.
Take my advice, Roxy. Stop telling about your personal life to anyone on the internet.
Trust me, I learned the hardest fucking way I can ever learn in my life. The hardest way I ever learned in my life. And that's it. I just got to take it as a loss. I don't know what else to do. So I just want to say that I'm not blaming one specific person. I'm saying phone calls and the nonstop stuff is why I was completely let go and not just suspended until they can do their investigation or whatever the frick they needed to do.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble. Keem told me not to talk about it anymore, but they were talking about it in Queens. I know you guys have to talk about it. I just wanted to make that very clear.
Yeah. I can't believe you would chicken jockey.
I don't even know what that means, by the way. I just agreed. What does that mean?
I know. I just found out what that means too.
I don't know what it means.
It's kind of a big deal. The kids are doing it. If you threw popcorn in the theater, we're going to find out, Roxy.
What is chicken jockey? Like, what do you mean, like chicken jockey? Like
the kids are riding chickens around and fighting each other and even throwing popcorn in the theater. It's not okay.
Okay. I'm such a boomer. It's sad. Oh my God.
It's a Minecraft movie thing, Roxy. The Minecraft movie came out this weekend. I guess you haven't seen it yet.
I've never watched Minecraft or never watched Harry Potter, so I don't know any of it.
Well, the chicken...
I'm a boomer.
There's a lot of people saying chicken jockey in the chat. I think they know the truth.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry if chicken jockey is a bad thing. I don't know. I just agree with Billy because Billy's right about everything, I guess.
Yeah, well, when this truth comes out, if there's any fact that you maybe were chicken jockeying in or outside of Minecraft, we'll know, Roxy. We'll know.
Absolutely. Please let me know if there is. I'll be more than happy to retract anything or anything I can do.
I hope you get your job back because you need to be wiping asses, Roxy. That's what you were born for.
I do, and I miss them so much already. But hey, hopefully Keem can help me. But I just wanted to clear that up, guys.
All right.
Are you guys going to the meeting at 11 or are you guys doing the show?
I'm not. I'm doing the show.
I'm going to the meeting.
He's going to go, and I'm going to be here all alone. I'm going to be all alone on Rewind.
The wartime reporter will be there.
Where did you get that? Did you make that?
Massey actually made them and sent them to Billy, and he gave me some in Fat Camp.
Yeah. That is so cute.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at 11, Tylee.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Xylie's going to report back everything from the meeting.
Everything. Every little piece that I can say without getting in trouble.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we were about to play this clip. Do you think she jumped in so we don't play the clip?
I don't know.
Hit play.
There was no script or anything involved. They fucked with me.
All right, I'm gonna play this, okay?
This is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. It's Cam. It was just transferred over to you. Do you have a minute to talk?
Yes, I do. I just got out a report, and you were the highlight of one report.
Oh, God, I figured that. But before we even talk, please, I just want to let you know, and if you're not okay with this, I'm 100%, I will cut it off now, but I do want to record this for my boss, for Dan, my other boss at YouTube. If you don't want it to be recorded, I will cut it off now.
Okay, I don't mind you recording this as long as you don't violate any privacy of our clients or other employees. There are strict HIPAA laws.
Yes, I know that. No, this has nothing to do with clients, employees. It's completely with me. I give obviously my full consent, and no, I won't violate anything. If there is a violation, I'll cut it off right away, and I promise I will not.
Any violations that get out that we are not happy with, it will be termination. Please understand that.
Yes. Kelly,
okay.
Thank you so much.
Was this from today?
So
yes.
Okay.
Can we pause?
Okay.
Why does it say any violation there will be termination? I thought she was terminated already.
I think maybe that was the call before talking to the CEO?
I don't know. I'm already over it.
I asked you if you wanted to see it.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know.
I asked you.
I don't watch these shows. I listen to the clips on Rewind. This is what I do. I get the clips on Rewind, and then I listen to them, and then I formulate my opinion live on air. It's what I do.
What's your opinion then so far?
My opinion is poor Roxy got caught chicken jockeying. She was literally fighting on top of chickens. She should have known better.
Honestly. Do you want me to keep going with it or stop it?
I don't know where this is going.
They don't play the whole thing. I can tell you that now.
Do we know how much longer they play it for?
Hold on. I can tell you. Wait.
Midnight Rider says one of the test awards should be best script. We start putting who writes the scripts at the end of all of the shows. Like today's episode of Rewind was written by Midnight Rider, who just donated $1.99 because I read his donation. You're literally, whoever donates is the writer of Rewind. I literally just read your stuff, and that's the most written thing.
Literally.
All
right, so at 31... shit, I just fucking had it.
Like Honor says, Xylee and Billy can probably see through this BS. I think Roxy is lying. The story in this timeline does not add up. The call doesn't sound real. I can't tell what real or isn't real, right? I don't fucking know. I don't have a day job.
I'm holding my opinion. Let's play.
I called yesterday, and I know you're going to get back to me later, but do you have any updates, or can you tell me what's going on? And also, my boss, Dan, wanted to know if Jason would be able to maybe do a Zoom meeting with him so he can try to explain what's going on.
Okay, well, let me start from the beginning. When we first started getting calls, they seemed a little off, but we do have to investigate any complaints or concerns.
Yes.
We did start an investigation, okay? But over the past few days, Human Resources has been getting YouTube videos sent to them.
Oh my God.
They were very unattractive things said about you and concerns. So we are, I did tell any Human Resources, once they start watching it, or anything that's not labeled correctly that has to do with our company, to send them right to me and to send them to Jason.
Okay. All right. He's probably flipping out right now. He is probably losing it.
Yes, we're trying to keep this as low as possible. We don't want the entire company in uproar.
Yes. I know.
So,
well, he did kind of yell at me and tell me, I've been here for 30 years, and this is definitely a first for me. So I don't even know how to deal with
this. It's a first for all of us. And Cam, it's very time consuming. We have so much more to do, and we have clients to worry about. Now we got to worry about this. It's so frustrating.
So what videos were sent? Like, what was?
This is very time
Tina,
consuming.
she wants me to.
This is very time consuming.
Mm-hmm. And then at 31:01 here, they play a little bit more, and then that's it. They don't play the whole 10-minute call.
Thank you so much. All right, here we go.
Sent.
There was I just looked at one. There's one of an older lady.
Okay.
With white hair. Her chest was exposed, and definitely shouldn't have been an older one, but that's just my personal opinion. And there was
I love her.
There was a younger boy with her.
They're talking about Psycho Mom and her son's video.
Wait, whose chest was exposed? That could have been either show, right?
Yeah, I was like, which one is that?
AMAC Talking Smack says, RWO, love you, Biley. That's right. I gave you a ship name. It sounds a little too close to bile. Billy and Xylee, Biley. That's cute, though. Thank you, AMAC. Frankie the Chihuahua says she got fired for internet BS, so she asked the record to call for internet BS. 30 years, she said 17. 30 years is how long they've been operating, right? I think she's been with them for 17. That's what I got out of the 30-year mark. I could be wrong. Like Artist Silent and Billy can probably see through this BS. I think Roxy is lying. The story in the timeline does not add up. The call doesn't sound real. I don't know what sounds real or not when it comes to work shit. I literally don't know. I know people who like work in workspaces. Like when I used to work at a pawn shop, that sounds like Sally who worked the desk at the pawn shop to me. Sally, that sounds exactly like Sally. Sally talked just like that. I don't know though. Sally was just some broad who worked the fucking desk. But that's just me. That's the last time I had a job was when I worked at a pawn shop 17 years ago. Fuck, I don't know. 16, 17 years ago. I still remember Sally's voice. So I don't fucking know. Like, I can't tell if that call was fake or not. I don't fuck if I know. All I know, and this is what I do know, is that Roxy is scared of Chucky dolls. That I can pretty much verify.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want to watch that clip that you put into the rewind chat?
We have to go from here to Lolcow Live and talk about Lolcow Live. They all went on Lolcow Live and they fought about this on Lolcow Live. And the inevitable fallout of that was that Psycho Mom has been banned from Discord and Lolcow Live. Christian's still out?
Is Christian still in the Discord? Yes.
Okay. That was the fallout of everything. And are they going to no longer talk about Psycho Mom on Milkers?
Yes. Okay.
They're going to leave her alone?
So we asked Psycho Mom to like please let it go, and he flat out told the Milkers stop talking about her. Stop talking about her. Let it go.
Let's turn the chat to members only. Shout out everybody who wants to talk. Members only right now in the chat. We have a ton of great members. Green members only. Shout out to everybody watching right now. Would love for members to member up. Get those gifted coming through, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This is such a shitty time to be part of the Lolcow universe. I'll tell you why. Even if you're the good kids, it seems like you're eating shit. We got number 2 in America. We were literally $10 away from number 1. No recognition. No acknowledgement. No congratulations. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. No good job, Rewind. Just the fans. But the fans were there with us the whole time.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
It's not all that matters.
As long as they were there, that's all that matters.
Queens gets a top 5 placement. They get a mention. Lolcow Live does well. It's touted everywhere.
Yeah.
You see a Mafia Milkers do very well. They get a mention.
Yeah.
You see them do very well. You see Mafia Milkers fall to shit. And everybody run to save them. After we do very well, the Milkers say, well, we're going to do a sleep stream because that 24-hour stream did so well. And you hear Keemstar say, well, I'm going to help them get a Bluetooth set up so it can wake them up in the middle of the night. I will help them. But you don't.
What could have Keem done to help us? He hopped on the stream. We didn't need any help.
He could just say, good job, guys. Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2. You guys, good job. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need that. It's just interesting. It's just interesting when a little playboard post goes up when somebody else hits that top 5 mark sometimes.
It is what it is. You know?
It's just interesting. It'll be nice when the Milkers hit that top 5 and Keem's like, look what the Milkers did. It's like, oh yeah, put the magnet up on the fridge for the Milkers. Good job, guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Billy.
Good
I give
job.
2 fucks whether he
Good
said
job.
something about it or
Good
not.
job. Good job.
I
Guys,
don't care.
Good job, guys. Good job.
I don't care, Billy. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I do not care. I don't know why you're going on about it.
Because I got
really don't.
anything else to talk about right now. It's slow news day.
Like literally.
I don't have shit else to talk about. I don't care either. No, I'm just getting ready for the inevitable slower news day when you go to fucking the meeting and I'm left here all alone.
Well, people be ready to call in at 11.
I know.
28 minutes. We can be ready to call in because I got to leave here and go to that damn meeting.
No, I'm just bullshitting. There's literally nothing else to talk. Well, no, I'm do we want to go into the Beans and say Zooted video? Because
well, I figured it would be easier if I went ahead and played it. That's why I have my second Discord up.
Yeah, because we got about 30 more minutes till you leave me. And then we have the Gino stuff. I figured I would go over that with you, too. I played the clips in the beginning, but we didn't talk about it. So I figured we could replay those.
You can go over that when I'm gone.
Oh, you don't like that shit? It scare you?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that you already have it up on your thing. I don't know where it's at, so
it's in the rewind chat, but it's all good.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pause it.
Midnight Rider says, "Hey, a random caller about him on your show got 45 minutes on LCL. There was another guy named Knight Rider on the Discord. He's like, hey, I'm not that Knight Rider, by the way. He was like, Huge S's best thing that happened today. Keem announced that tomorrow Twiggy and Rastov will face off, and Keem will give Aussie to one of them. Rastards unite. I saw.
Yeah, he did say that. Oh shit, he did say that.
I saw on the Lolcow Aussie page they had a poll up to see what the audience wanted. Last I checked, 22% of the audience wanted Twiggy and Rastov to come back together. 0% wanted Twiggy to have Lolcow Aussie to himself. 52% wanted Rastov to have it back on his own.
Yeah. I don't think Rastov and Twiggy can work together.
Yeah, Rastov doesn't want to.
Yeah. All right, so this is, I guess, something you put together or whatever?
This was put together by Seth Looks. He edited the clips of Zay and Beans.
Okay, I wish I would have had this downloaded on YouTube so I can at least put it at 1.25 speed, but I can't, so here we go.
I'm so excited.
Also, real quick, because there's lolcow updates in the chat saying Beans says she will punch Dogwater in the face and gets no consequences. First of all, I did not bring up fighting to begin with. Dogwater was the person that brought up fighting first.
Okay, Beans. Anybody with lolcow in their name, ignore them in the chat. Ignore them.
What if it's LolcowRewind?
If it's one of the lolcow shows with a check mark by their name, go ahead and talk to them.
Oh.
We've been going back and forth. I said, if you want to fight, let's fight. And then she went on her prime time and said that I backed down from the fight when I never did. That's why she never pulled up a clip. But that is in the past. We are going forward with peace. If I say I will punch you in the face, that's probably because I'm retaliating against somebody that says she wants to fight. So if you want to fight, I'll punch you in the face. That's how fighting works. If Keemstar ever wants to bring like lolcow happy punch, I'm completely fine with that because that's like mutual. Like we sign contracts, we make sure everybody's safe, things of that nature. Like I'm not gonna go in real life. We're in the same state, but I'm not gonna freaking drive over there and punch somebody in the face. That's not cool.
It ain't worth it.
Exactly. The only time that I would actually do something like that, I'm not a violent person. I've never really gotten into a fight before. But
She
the only
kicks
time I would
trash
actually
cans,
do
though.
that is,
She does. She'll beat the hell out of a trash can, though. Just saying.
mutual. Both parties benefit. It's all for drama and fun.
Beautiful.
I don't know why people say it's entertaining. It's adorable. It's
I'm
like
the only one who's really bad at though. You know how many of these people would be like, "Oh yeah, I'd fight her, I'd fight her." Like fucking Beans today being like, "Oh yeah, I'd fucking fight her." Okay, we live in the same state. Pull up, shorty. But she's like, "No, it has
Pull
to
up,
be
shorty.
sanctioned and mutually beneficial." No.
Shorty, pull up. I like how Zooted utilizes urban vernacular. I appreciate how she utilizes urban vernacular. You can tell.
Doesn't sound right coming out of her mouth, though.
You can tell
it
that.
doesn't sound right coming out of her mouth.
You can tell that Zooted is about it because she utilizes urban vernacular. Pull up, shorty. I'm about it. I utilize urban vernacular. So pull up, shorty. I'm about it.
No, I just want to beat your ass for fun. Like I would literally just beat your ass for fun the way you think it's okay to talk about me and my man.
one in the chat if you would like to see these two skeletons fight each other.
I would do it. I don't even need gloves. We could do it street beef style, no gloves, just pull up.
I can't. I really can't.
Seth looks as if I ever make a video like this again, I'll make a speed up version for you, Xylee.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Seth.
Responding to these comments or like whatever, you guys are like threats. She literally said that she would punch me in the face on cafe today. This is the same girl who, when she was at Fat Camp, said that if I walked through the door, would hit me immediately. All I'm saying is, if she's really bad at it, pull up. I'll literally send her my address. She could pull up. We could do it like right outside my crib. I don't care.
We can do it right outside of my crib. Pull up. I don't
She sounds so cute talking like that.
I'm about it. If you can't tell
about it.
If you can't tell by my urban vernacular, I'm ready to pull up. We can do it
Just
right
pull
outside
up.
of my crib.
Look, yes, exactly. Just pull up at my crib and we will get it done. Because I am about it. Okay?
If Shorty want to bump Knuckles, pull up right outside of my crib. Because I'm about it. Bump Nux, Shorty. I'm about it. I love this.
Nuck if you buck. Okay?
Nuck if you're a buck, Shorty.
Exactly. Shorty.
If you're saying you're gonna fight me, let's do it. Cause I don't need gloves. I don't need the sanction boxing match. I would literally beat your ass for fun. And my man would beat your man's ass for fun. We could do a 2-for-1. If I don't get one free, bitch.
This bitch said buy one, get one free, bitch.
It's cute.
It is cute.
This
I
is-
can't even get mad at her saying it like that because she sounds. How do you?
This is the cutest beef.
I cannot. I need a pumpkin spice latte now.
I don't want
Right.
them to fight, but I want them to talk about fighting while I have a latte. I don't even drink
need a pumpkin
lattes.
spice latte.
Yeah.
Because I cannot even.
I need it to be in like a Sanrio Karupi cup. Give me a Karupi.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
The little frog.
Karupi.
The little, like the Hello Kitty homie, the frog homie. Isn't that Karupi? Isn't that the frog homie?
I don't know if it is, but I know what you're talking about. I know the little frog thingy, though.
I could be wrong. I thought that was Karupi.
I didn't know that was the name of it.
I
have
don't
no
know
clue.
either. I'm a grown man. I just remember it from when I was a kid.
I know Hello Kitty.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I could be wrong.
Okay, well, Billy, Nuck, if you buck.
I will pull up if there's a Karupi cup. Karopi. I'm hearing there's a Kero Karopi. Give me a Kero Karopi cup, and I'll pull up. I'm ready to go.
I hate my life in this universe sometimes, I swear to God.
I'm bout it for a Karopi cup, okay?
I'm bout it.
If there's a mint matcha latte and a Karopi cup, I'll pull up. I'm bout it.
Okay, no, fuck that. I want a pumpkin spice latte. I want an iced pumpkin spice latte.
I need mint matcha in my Karopi cup.
Okay, see, you're way too bougie. You're not bout it, all right? Pull up in my crib with a pumpkin spice latte.
Anyways, I'm here for the fight. Please don't fight. Just bring me matcha.
Yeah, true. Or bring me a pumpkin spice latte. Thank you.
I'm gonna let you know something. Don't put Grim in this. Grim is one of those boys that are waiting to snap, and do not give him the reason to go off.
Pull up.
Grim, it's not
I just
Pull
hate people
up.
on the internet talking shit, being a keyboard warrior, and I've given them all pull up. I've said I would box all these bitches. None of them will.
Pull up.
God damn it. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at Zay or Beans. This is the cutest fight.
It's the cutest argument ever. Oh my God.
Can we get Happy Punch to sponsor an LCU pillow fight?
Okay, listen, no disrespect to my girls, right? No disrespect. Me and Zay, we're getting along better now. Beans is my baby. Beans knows she's my baby. But I swear to God, this is exactly how I see that fight. Eyes closed and just windmills.
I want a pillow fight. I want an LCU pillow fight. I want satin.
And they should be the first ones to do it.
I want satin lace 3-pound test pillows. Feather, very lightweight.
Yes.
I need this. 3 pounds.
Misrepresenting what she said, I'm not wrong. She literally straight up said she would punch me in the face. She said at back camp that she would punch me in the face if I walked in. She said this multiple times. This bitch struggled to kick over a fucking trash can and is telling me she would fight me.
I don't think she struggled. Did she struggle?
She did struggle to kick over the trash can. If by struggle you mean savate kick and knock it across the fucking room.
We all saw it.
Yeah. The struggle.
Actually, no, I didn't see it. I wasn't there.
The struggle was she struggled not to fucking push it through the side of the wall with that massive kick. She thug lifed that fucking trash can.
True.
Now,
What? Hey, what?
Now, I'm not saying that Zay Zooted is a trash can. Zay Zooted is a 5'9" woman, and I do think that
No,
she's
you're
probably
talking about the literal trash can that Beans kicked.
I do
That's
think
the literal trash
I do
can
think
kick.
Zay Zooted has reach and power over Beans, and Beans would probably be at a tremendous disadvantage against Zay Zooted. It would be
Beans is wiry.
Beans is wiry, but Zay Zooted has been in physical altercations before. I don't think Beans has.
True. You want me to press play now?
Yeah.
Be nice.
All I'm saying is if she's gonna talk like she's about it, be about it, pull up. It doesn't need to be this sanctioned fight that's mutually what's mutually beneficial
Bruh.
about me beating your ass? Nothing. You're gonna
Actually, if it was a sanctioned fight, that means both of you would be getting paid. Now,
Ayo.
wouldn't you rather get in a fight where you get money out of it at least? That way, if there's a chance of you losing, you're still going to get money.
Yes, LCU pillow fight. Fans can pay for pillows that are like loaded with different items, like one pillow that's
like
loaded.
rocks.
Yeah, or doorknobs.
Rocks, or like rolled up
Bars
quarters.
of soap.
Bricks.
Yup.
Sand.
Yup.
Feathers. Because you got to throw some feathers in there too.
One pillowcase filled with love letters from the Gooner fans.
There you go.
See?
Can you see it? Can you imagine hitting them with the pillow with the letters and all of a sudden letters are flying everywhere?
Could you imagine? Pool balls? It's murder. It's a murder case, not a pillowcase. You're going to catch a case.
Hey. That's why you signed that waiver.
Pillow was the case that they gave me.
Stop. She gonna throw a chancla out the window. It's gonna boomerang and hit your ass and come back. Don't do it.
Beans probably do got la chancla.
Yeah. Hello.
I have fought bitches bigger than Beans. I'll be just fine.
Every bitch is bigger than Beans.
That is true. She is like, she's like tiny. She's like super tiny, bro.
But that don't mean she's guaranteed to lose. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying the stats.
I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? Some of the roughest fights I got into growing up were always chicks that were smaller than me.
Yeah,
the easier ones were the bitches that were bigger than me, but the small ones, they were the ones that were hard to fight.
I was telling Beans, I was like, look, Beans, fight dirty. And I was giving her all sorts of dirty tips.
Don't ever underestimate your opponent.
I won't even say the tips because I don't want to give any advantages anywhere. I'm like, Beans, look, it's gonna you don't trip, chocolate chip. You gonna fight dirty.
Don't trip, chocolate chip.
You gonna fight dirty.
Get dragged by bitches
Actually,
bigger
no.
than Beans.
Actually, no. I've lost one fight my entire life. I've been in 3. I've lost one.
That's a 66% winning rate, Xylee.
She ain't out here fighting a lot of people. She's only gotten in 3 fights.
Yeah, but most people have been in 0 fights.
Really?
Yeah, most people have been in 0 fights.
Oh.
It
was a little bit different in the 80s, 90s when I grew up.
No shit, Xylee.
Whoops.
Most
bad.
people
I forgot
are
this generation.
Most people have fought 0 times.
Oh.
Even in our generation, most people fought 0 times. We were from the gutter.
Nah.
Yeah.
All right, let's play.
I feel like you just went to fight somebody and then a strong gust of wind dragged you away.
Look, all I gotta say is growing up in Florida is an interesting time. You end up in fights you just don't expect to end up in. What's with this pufferfish thing?
The cuffs, young madam.
Please.
Why were they putting pufferfish in there?
Look, Rostov is a very beloved character in the LCU, and he happens to look like a pufferfish. If y'all are watching right now, he's in the chat. Show him some love. Give him a wall of puffers. Chromagato says, forget Happy Punch. Let's get Kawaii Uwu Punch. Billy Hill says, she said pull up. Someone should have pulled out. Damn. Brave Chicken 81 says, hear me now, brethren. Parlay with me outside of my domicile. If your threats not be jest, have at ye. Damn. That's a cold piece. Code Cheese 187 says, if Zaya's watching, she just Googled urban vernacular. She's up to snuff on her urban vernacular. Chromagato says, that was the widest I heard someone say shorty.
I know! I'm sorry! It was! Like, honestly, I can't even get mad how she's saying it because she's just saying it so white girl. It's so cute. It's adorable.
Gino, welcome to Bam World.
I want to go to Starbucks.
Linnecunt the Cornbread said, Oh, Lord. Now I have to hear Zay's screechy-ass voice. Damn. Marlikins, welcome to Bam World. Danny DeLito says, you don't need to state the obvious, Billy. Rewind is the best stream on LCL and Test is second, in my opinion. We're just trying to stay relevant in an irrelevant world. RZ the Legend says, so what's going on with Psycho Mom? I've been out of the loop the last couple of days on the LCU, but heard some things. She is banned. Bewildered, welcome to Band World. Barley, Be Real, welcome to Band World. Lone Star Saint, thank you for the grifted. Tommy R, welcome to Band World, said Billy dominates. Mr. 77, welcome to Cash Cow, said pull me in. I don't think that's going to happen. Graceful Dove, thank you for the grifted. And I think we are caught up for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching and you would like to support LolcowRewind, I'm going to turn on the Grifty 50. For every $50 dono, baby Bucky's going to shoot a hot shot of Jack Daniels down my throat.
I'm getting my alcohol tomorrow, by the way, so I can join you in that. So
if you want to see young Bill Fridge toasted, let's get toasted. If not, it's all good.
Let's get toasted.
We're gonna continue along with this Zay.
Yeah, we're almost done. We got like
Zay
45
Beans
seconds
beef.
left.
Please come to my yard so that we can indulge in the
Don't do that. She'll beat your ass.
jousting. I don't
Wait,
fucking
did she know that we were making fun of the way she said it?
I don't know. I'm kind of creeped out right now. Wait a minute. Let's go back a little bit. Hold
Zay's
on.
a mind reader.
Wait, did she know that we were gonna?
She's brilliant.
What the fuck?
She's actually
Bro.
brilliant. Holy shit.
Okay, hold on. All right, here we go.
in the
Huge ass.
Glug glug. Champagne bottle emoji.
Let's
Hell yeah.
popping bottles in the club. We getting slizzard. Okay. Little Bucky, lucky, sucky, sucky, fucky, cha-cha. Cheers to you. Huge ass. Grifty 50 going down hot. Woo.
Let's go.
Whew.
come to my yard so that we can indulge in the
Don't do that. She'll beat your ass.
jousting. I don't fucking know.
She knew. She knew what we were gonna say.
She knew.
Don't do that. Beans got
You think
hands. I
this
really
big
feel
of a
like
bitch.
Beans got hands.
She's a witch.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because
I'll say it.
Cyrus
I'll
the
go ahead and
Virus
say it.
says, I have a confession to make. I hate being in ladder matches. Dude, ladders are shaky as hell.
I wouldn't do it.
I'm not very good standing on ladders with or without being in a match. Okay. Xylee.
She
I
struggled
really
to
think
kick
Beans-
over a trash can, motherfucker.
I
She also
really
has
think-
said she's never been in a fight. This is the same bitch who said she's never been in a fight. Wants to fight me. Please pull
I
up.
really think Beans got hands. I don't
No,
think
I
you
think
want
she's
that.
a
Damn.
chihuahua barking ass bitch, and she talks a lot out of her mouth because she knows
Whoa. See, now Buff Bald co-host, a.k.a. One Buff Weeb, a.k.a. Big Diesel if you're nasty. He sees
Big
something
Diesel
in
if you're
Beans.
nasty.
He sees something in Beans that I see.
Mm-hmm.
She scraps. She's a scraper. She doesn't know this because she don't fight. But she is a fighter. She's been fighting all her life because she's been the smallest dog in the fight her whole life.
Yep.
She's been
And
fighting.
those are the ones that are always dangerous.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are always dangerous. Those quiet ones and those small ones, they're the nastiest out of the bunch.
Lone Star Santa, thank you
Never
for the grifted.
underestimate 'em.
And Seth Look says that a dude in chat made fun of her for saying pull up. That's why she said that. So she knew it was coming. She's been hitting punching up for a minute. So she's
Yeah.
ready. She's ready to go. And she might be seeing the way that somebody says pull up. Pull up. Pull up. And she might be saying, I see your off-putting vernacular. And I call bluff. But I really don't want to see them fight. I want to see
I don't want
pillow
to see them
fight.
actually fight either.
I want to see pillow fight. Let's go.
You know what? Keem is talking about having Rastoff and Twiggy on live tomorrow. Maybe what he should do, if this shit don't stop with Zooted and Beans, maybe he should have them on live one night too.
Bum, bum, bada, bada, bum, bum. Throw it down.
Okay, let's finish this. I got 5 minutes.
All right.
Bills in her hands ain't nothing.
But we're not talking about IRL stuff. We're doing it, Keem. Get a boxing match. We'll do it like that.
I told Keem. I've been told Keem. I will box anybody. Put me in the ring.
Tally ho!
Tally ho!
You know.
Good sir.
This is so funny. You know what? I always wanted to get into the ring before I turned 50. Always wanted to do that.
You think you're going to fight?
Nah. It's best that I don't.
My ring days are over.
I don't like rules.
I like rules.
Too many rules in boxing. Parking lot in Walmart's totally different than a boxing match.
You were fighting in the parking lot at Walmart?
No, I've never gotten in a fight in a parking lot. Mine was always in the neighborhood and the street. Never in the parking lot. But that's the closest thing I can think of.
What's your favorite bag of chips to eat when you're at a bodega?
What's my favorite bags of chips?
Yeah, when you go to the convenience store and you get a bag of chips, what's your favorite chips?
Probably regular Doritos. Like the original ones. I like those. I think those are the best. Cool Ranch being second.
Yeah.
I do love me some Doritos.
When I was with Tina filming for her channel, she had some chippies, and they were the Ruffles sour cream and cheddar.
Yeah.
Those hit. Those are hitting. Those are good.
My cat, Pumpkin, the one that you always see, she loves salt and vinegar chips. She will literally, if I have the bag rolled up, she will literally unroll them so she can get one chip out of them. Or she bugs me to death so she can have one.
Pretty good. There was salt and vinegar pork rinds at Fat Camp. Those were popping. I didn't have any. I saw them, though. I had some of the barbecue pork rinds because pork rinds are low carb.
I was about to say, you eat a lot of pork rinds. I noticed that.
Yeah, they're low carb.
But I was about to say, you can have them because they're low carb, right?
Yeah, they're high sodium, so I shouldn't have a ton of them, but they're a great...
My husband loves pork rinds. I can't do it.
They're a great fucky little snack to smash on.
Yeah.
Midnight Rider says, come on, Billy. If Cena can have one more year, so can you. If I lose 200 pounds, then I can maybe do a wrestling run, but then I also have to make sure not to mess up my pacemaker.
RWO for life.
RWO for life. James FMC, thank you for being down with the team, fam.
Remember, guys, while I am gone, Billy is going to be doing $50 shots. Okay?
Yeah, I'm going to need you guys to get me liquored up because I'm going to be all alone. And you guys are going to be here to take advantage of me.
Yeah, and don't worry to call, and make sure to call in too.
I guess you could call in. I could just be sitting here all alone. I'm looking at the host VC chat. There's already a ton of people in there. They're just waiting.
Teams in there. Should I go ahead and jump in?
If you wanna go, Xylee, you can hop in right now.
All right.
You can say goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Xylee.
Bye, chat. I love you. Let's hope I come back with a job.
Oh my God! If Xylee gets fired, bye, Xylee. If Xylee gets fired, it's gonna be fucked up. All right, guys. Here's the deal. As of right now, there is a massive LolCow Universe all-employee meeting going on for the next 30-ish minutes. I am going to be all alone. I am the only host not in the meeting. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's either because I am fine and don't need to hear it because I'm so good at what I do, or it's an intervention all about me, and I'm going to be fired at the end of this. And I can only assume Either way, they're going to at least tell me that I'm fired at the end of this. So if they come in and tell me I'm fired, if they all come in here afterwards and Keem comes and says I'm fired, I think I'm going to actually quit. Like, bear with me if they say it, whether it's a joke or not. I'm going to quit and end the stream. And if I don't come back, it's because I can't let them fuck with me like that. I can't like back up. I can't have them fuck with me. So just know, if they're fucking with me and it was a joke, I left you because I don't back down, okay? Okay? If I end the stream and you never see me again because they came in joking about firing me, I'll miss you guys. But if I'm actually fired and I quit, I also will miss you guys. It would be so embarrassing if I leave and they were joking and I never look back. Because I will never look back, and I won't answer their calls. If they're like, Billy, we were joking, I'll be like, fuck you, no, you weren't. Because I'm stubborn like that. I'm so bad. But if they try and pull that shit on me, I'm not looking back. I won't let them do this to me. I won't be their puppet. I won't be their toy. I won't be their plaything. I won't be their meat. I won't be their human pinball. I won't be bounced around, okay? Clover says you're being silly. I am being silly. One's 2 cents says, Billy, you'll answer my calls. You really think I would? You really think I would? Look, do you realize how epic it would be if they tried to pull that joke on me and say, yeah, Billy, sorry, you're fired, and I just blocked everybody and left and didn't. Do you realize how bad they would feel for trying to pull that joke on me if I never talked to any of them ever again and blocked them all? Like, I have a whole life I could live. Like, it would be an epic counter troll, right? I would miss you guys, but you could find me, right? I'd exist elsewhere online. You could come find me. Like, you guys would be fine. But for them trying to pull that shit on me and me counter trolling them, that would be fucking epic. They'd be like, I guess we shouldn't have pulled that shit on Billy. Right? It would be fucking epic. They'd be like, we really shouldn't have pulled that shit on Billy. He don't fuck around. We could never pull it again on Billy because he blocked us and didn't talk to us. He's a fucking psycho, right? That's what they would think. But I would never talk to them again. Lone Star Sandin says, Billy, how do you feel about Filthy Finn, the Fangbearer players? Hides my Finn deck. Finn is the most popular mono green Magic the Gathering deck. It's Death Touch. It's actually kind of a cool deck, and he has a bunch of really cool printings. I like his Norse border printing. And then he also has the printing from the Princess Bride printing. Not bad. I like Finn, the Fangbearer. Cool mono green commander. Seth looks as I hacked into the meeting. They're arguing about if they're going to get a magician or a clown for your birthday party. Dude, my birthday's in August. You think I could convince them to have a LolCow live birthday party for me? You think they would have a clown? Sid says, Billy, are you a Leo? Because this is very me behavior. I literally said my birthday's in August before you after you type that, before I read that, after Seth Looks brought up my birthday. Yeah, I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm the problem. It's me. Early August. My birthday is somewhere in between August 7th and August 14th. I won't say exactly where. It is not August 7th. Seek says, Billy, I think you're getting a raise. Probably not. One's 2 cents. Welcome to Cash Cow. Says, if they pulled that on you and you walked away, Keem would be your Becky. Please, Billy, hear me out. What do I got to do to get you back? Please, I'll do anything. LOL. Check it. No, I don't think he would. I think everything would run just fine without me. I think the cool thing about me is everything that runs here runs the same with or without me here, right? Like I'm a smooth bonus in the LolCow universe. I work just as well as is. He doesn't have to put any real extra work into Rewind. He just collects some extra money and things run smoothly. He don't do too much extra. It just works. If you guys don't know right now, I'm running the Grifty 50. For all $50 donos, I'm shooting the Yucky Bucky's Whiskey Grifty 50 shots out of my metal Bucky's cup that I bought at the Bucky's outside of Fat Camp in Texas. So far, we've only done one. And that's not enough to get me fucked up. But that is enough to keep me talking about getting fucked up while we wait 6 minutes into this mystery meeting. I'm looking at the chat with the hosts inside of it. I'm seeing, I don't know how much I'm supposed to talk about this, but I'm seeing hosts inside the chat with their mics turned off. I'm seeing their mics being muted and unmuted. It's very telling when somebody's mic gets muted and unmuted. That means they're probably being talked to. I can't wait for Xylee to get out and tell me. I assume people might even show up to Rewind after the meeting. I don't know. Who knows? Go peek in. If I jump in there and I'm recording the meeting, that would be naughty. That would be super naughty. It might be a mutiny. LolCow Alert says, if you would have told me Wings of Redemption would have gotten fired before Billy the Fridge, I would have told you were an idiot. Yeah, right, LolCow Alert? That shit don't make sense at all. That shit don't make any kind of sense. You know what we're going to do? Hey, Beamy Quasar, welcome to Cash Cow. We're going to pull up these Gino clips 1 second as I pop into the wallpaper. Not these clips. I forgot to turn them off earlier. Sorry, guys. We're going to pull up the actual clips from Rewind. Now, the first clip, we will go into Maine. All right. You can see in Maine, this was posted by Gino last night. Oh, shit. Megan
Didn't get to super chat enough during your portion this weekend. Love you, Billy. Here I was donating for Xylee to not drink and she just drank.
Megan C's, love it. Thank you so much for your continued support to the channel. Let's pop a shot for Megan. Meg, thank you very much. I can't show you what's in the cup because it spills everywhere. But a little Yucky Bucky from the Grifty 50 for you, Meg. Oof. It's so good. I used to not gag at all for whiskey. I used to drink it like it was water. But when I was 25, on my 25th birthday, I was having a party. And I had it at the Club Hollywood Casino in my hometown. And I had all my friends come, and they were all buying me drinks. And I had like 40 people, I think 40 drinks in about 2-hour period. And they were all like doubles, triples, even quadruples. It was mixed drinks. It was different types of alcohol. And it was so much different stuff. And it was so much alcohol in a 2-hour period. By the end of the night, I was so drunk. I was break dancing. I was vomiting everywhere. I was so drunk. The last thing I drank was a quadruple shot of Patron. And I just started vomiting. It was bad. It was really bad. But I got alcohol poisoning. My skin blotched out. I looked like a cheetah. I had like leopard print skin from like me puking so hard that blood vessels popped in my skin. And ever since that night, the taste of hard alcohol makes me just gag a little bit from like the memory of how much alcohol I had processed. That was my fault. Oops. Oops. And now I'm 41 and I still have that little kickback. And his name is Billy. Lady Lala, you gotta love it. Happy birthday to your son coming up. That was damn near 27 years ago, or 17 years ago now. Shoot. So crazy. What's up, Gino? How you doing? We're gonna pop into the chat again. Let me go back to the wallpaper. Find this beautiful post again. All right, over into Maine. We'll pop into Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see here, this is the Gino video. Gino posted at 1:03 a.m. last night after test. This was played on test. If you want Gino back, you must compete in a Saw-like game. Gino will die if you fail. Date to be determined. This was originally played on test, but this was the video. The game begins soon. Now, a little later, Gino was jumping around into Discords after test was over. And let me pop over to the wallpaper again, because I have to jump into Rewind and pick the other link that was linked by Gino later in Maine. This was about 45 minutes later. Gino posted this in Maine last night, 1:48 a.m. on the West Coast. This would have been almost 5 a.m. East Coast. That was 1:03 a.m. on the West Coast, my time. And this was Gino's post.
Grim and Nightmare, it's time to test the testers.
kidnapping you next.
Later this month, you will get...
Okay, Gino says we're kidnapping you next. You mean me? Me, Gino? Me? Me, Billy the Fridge, me? I'm way too heavy to kidnap. That's not logistically... That's not sane. That's not sane. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, you will get Grim and Nightmare later this month. These seems to be the rules. It's time to test the testers.
Time to test the testers. Later this month, you will get one chance.
So it looks like Gino has been kidnapped, and the test boys are going to go through a series of games to try and catch Gino and find Gino. Gino's been setting up this game to play with the test boys. Test the testers. Test is right now the last show, late night show in the Lolcow lineup Grim and Nightmare, if you saw their shenanigans at Fat Camp, you know, the Grim and Nightmare duo, their hug was maybe the last moment of Fat Camp that everybody loved. It was like the closing moment of Fat Camp. Glammy's wedding and then Nightmare getting his job back were like two of the standout moments that ended Fat Camp. And those boys have been working hard over at Test to try and solidify their place. And now Gino is putting together something fun to play with the Test boys, and it's going to be interesting. If you don't remember, before Fat Camp started, Gino had kind of set something up with the LolcowRewind guys, some sort of pain week for the Aussie boys to go through, and that maybe drove Twiggy crazy. And I don't know what happened there. That never happened because those boys split up, and they're gonna face off. Twiggy and Rastov will face off tomorrow. But now it looks like something even more interesting is going to happen over here with Test. Let's hope that the curse of Gino doesn't go further. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I do like these videos. We played them at the beginning of the show as is. I think that they're very interesting, very fun. Could lead to some great content. I am very excited to see how it plays out. And if you can't stay up and watch it on Test, which I think you should, we will definitely be following up the clips of everything here on Rewind. Bits and pieces, of course, not the full thing. You'll have to go to Test to see the full thing live when it happens sometime later this month. The dates haven't been released yet, but I will be looking forward to that. Now, Devin said, Billy, you have someone that's been waiting and members waiting for a while. There's someone who's been waiting in Studio A's member waiting. We're not in Studio A, though. We're in Studio B. Nobody's in Studio B. If you can't get in the right studio waiting, I can only assume that you're not as leftovers from Queens. So I don't think that they're here. If they would like to be here, they can get into our studio. Ladies and gentlemen, we are over halfway through the scheduled downtime where all the hosts are supposed to be in a meeting except me. I'm looking at this meeting list right now. It is deep, and I have no idea what it's about. All I know is you, my friends, are all I have. And whatever happens, thank you for hanging with me. Wings is not in the meeting. I'm trying to see if there's anybody missing from the meeting. I can't tell. It looks to me like everybody's there. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Alpha Pathetic says, Billy looks hella red right now. I could be getting fired. I don't know, dude. It's like waiting for a server reboot. I know. I have no idea. Love you too, guys. Bewildered upgraded to Cash Cow. Thank you, Bewildered, for coming through to Cash Cow. Psycho Mom is not in the meeting. I don't think she's allowed in the Discord, to be honest. I think she is persona non grata. Greek Girl says, I feel like they just know that Billy isn't a problem and know Xylee will fill him in. That's probably it. I have no idea, right? I have no idea. If Billy gets fired, we riot RWO. I assume that I'm just like the most fine person that doesn't need to hear anything here. I don't know, though. Zephyrus, welcome to Cash Cow. This is the part of the show, basically, where the true host is you guys. So I'm reading the chat, any donations that come through. Again, we're running the 50 grifty. Any $50 donos that come through, I will take a shot out of my Yucky Bucky's metal shot glass of Jack Daniels. Genitol says, blink 3 times if Xylee looks mad, Billy. Since I can only see her name and not her picture. Because her name always looks mad to me. And all your donos that come in are basically, you're my co-host right now. The donos are my co-host. Oh, shit. Member waiting is full as fuck right now. Let's bring in Brenda. Let's bring in Seth Looks. Let's bring in Fishman Ghouls. See how we do with the kids in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, mic, camera, action. Show them if you got them.
Can you hear me, Billy?
I can hear you. You're live on LolcowRewind.
Hi, Billy.
Hey.
You won't get a camera out of me because after what happened last night, I haven't had a shower yet.
Uh-oh. What
But
happened last night?
Well, when one-legged women try to go to the bathroom and they're hopping on a walker and they have no equilibrium,
Oh,
it kind
no.
of makes it rough. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot. I'm
Yep.
sorry to hear that.
Yep.
Fishman, how you
Yep.
doing?
I'm doing good, Billy. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just craving, I'm craving, I'm craving, I think I'm craving attention, so I'm glad you guys showed up. Seth Looks, how you doing tonight?
Yo, what's up?
I was sitting here and I was like waiting for people to call in. I don't know how long you guys have been waiting here for, but I was looking at the host chat, and then I came down and saw everybody was here, and I was like, oh shit, all my friends are here.
I heard you were feeling a little bored, so I jumped in.
Yeah, I was just being a lonely boy. Huge erection came through, said, Billy, have you considered returning to wrestling as a manager type guy? Less physical, and you would kill it as a mouthpiece. I always thought it would be a great way for me to return if I was a manager and I had I managed a tag team, and I managed 2 very small wrestlers that were like, maybe like masked wrestlers. So they didn't have any sort of like character. Like they didn't have any personal character, but they were on leashes and they acted like dogs. And I talked like I was like their owner, and they were my attack dogs, and they just barked. And I like spoke for them, and I was like this big mouthy son of a bitch, and I would just sick my dogs on them. And they were like furries, 2 like attack dog furries, and I would talk so much shit, and I would even like have them poop on like people's like lawns and stuff for promos. Like it would just be sick. It'd be fucked up. But I would be like that guy that had these 2 furry attack dog wrestlers, and I would do all the promo work. I would talk all this shit, and then I would send my dogs out, and I would do just enough big man like attack moves that if they were too small to beat some guys, I would cheat to like give them the advantage so they would have all the titles. Because I'm big enough to like neutralize any disadvantages they would have sidewise, and they'd be fucking like mongrel, like sick fucking people, like gross, nasty, smelly, mutt fucking like wrestlers, like gross fucking masked wrestlers. I thought that would be a great gimmick for me to do.
So
would they be like furries or like the weird like dog fetish people, like with the leather dog
I think
muzzle mask?
I think it could be either. It would just be some like real like gross, like over the top stuff, and I would just be the fat. Like I would like to come out with like a cigar and like maybe a bowler hat and a suit, and I would like to look like maybe I was betting on dog races or dog fights with them. That'd be great if I was like a dog fight and I was using them as like they were my fighting dogs. And I was just like, I would talk about how I made all my money beating who was the football player that got in trouble for dog fights? What was it Randy Moss?
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Yeah,
I
made him my big money putting Michael Vick out of business. I made millions off the back of Michael Vick. Put him out of business, that dumb son of a bitch. Now I'm here to take the titles. And I would just fucking cut promos on everybody and have my fucking my mongrel muttmen destroy everybody.
I have a question. I have a question, Billy.
Yeah.
Your donut cards. Now, do you have to do them on individual people, or can you do them on something like, per se, how would it look with Aussie working out?
I could do that, yeah.
Maybe some people I want to know about Aussie. I want to know about milkers. So maybe you can do donos for let's find out your intake and the donuts intakes on what they would think of those shows and how it's gonna go down.
I've always charged $100 for the readings because they're grifting. If I ever go down shorter than $100, we could do that for shorter. But I don't want to go shorter than $100 right now because it's all about the grift, and I'm a grifter.
Well, and that's cool. That's fine. I was just curious if you could do it like that because I know that tomorrow they have the whole thing going on with Rastoff and Twiggy, and I do value your opinion on that because you have been just all over and with everybody and on individual shows. So if anybody knows, it's going to be you.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
If somebody wanted to donate $50 to ask about one of the shows, I would do that tonight because tonight we're doing the Grifty 50. We're doing the Grifty 50 to shoot whiskey, or we're doing the Grifty 50 to ask about the donut cards about any shows. That's it.
And I give you big kudos for the Grifty 50 in the Bucky, Texas stand, boy. I love it. I love it.
That's it. We're just grifting tonight.
All right, everybody, grift away.
Koala Kugels, thank you for the grifted. Much appreciated.
Speaking of Rastoff, did you see the goal he set today on Aussie?
What did he do?
What was it? $20 donos, and he wouldn't shave the skullet. And he made it, so he has to keep the skullet for another week.
I think it's growing on him.
He likes it. It's nice.
I think so.
I don't think
he
look
should, bad.
I don't think he should get rid of it at all. I think he should start wearing a bandana like Hulk Hogan did, because Hulk Hogan had the bald spot in the hair like that. I think it looked pretty sweet as he grew his hair back.
I told him he should do a comb over.
I suggested that too, but I'm not so sure that would look right.
Man,
I thought about it.
It shouldn't look right. It should look awful. That'd be great.
I wonder if he could style his hair to like have a doo-doo emoji on the top. Like if he could put some gel in it and some mousse and then swirl what he does have left into a doo-doo emoji.
He would need his lady to help him with that, but I think that would be funny.
That would be great.
Yes.
Rastov, if you're watching, Megan C says, F it.
F it. Donut stuff for the Aussies.
Donut stuff for the Aussies. All right, let's see. Let's get the donut. We're going to see how the Aussies fare tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to read the cards. Now, Megan sees I'm going to keep an eye on the chat. Give me a number between 1, 2, and 3, and we're going to see where And give me a particular question about LolcowRewind, okay? Give me a particular question and the number 1, 2, or 3 for tomorrow. Give me a particular question and the number 1, 2, or 3. 2.
Well, this was her idea. She should do it.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for Megan C's.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Megan. Megan is the one who donated. That's who he's asking.
Yeah, because it's about Aussies tomorrow, but I want a particular question to direct it. Who will survive? All right. Number 2, who will survive? Tomorrow, who will survive LolcowRewind? We will look into their past. We will confront their present, and we will find their future. Ladies and gentlemen, just to make this as clear as possible, I will put us on the big screen, and I will get us close. I will get us close. Let's get us close to the cards. Okay. Let me get us back on here. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We will look into the past of LolcowRewind, confront their present, and find their future. Looking into their past, LolcowRewind, we see the matcha glaze. The matcha glaze represents freshness, represents money, greener pastures. They were a very successful show. When Twiggy and Rastov took off, they were almost a top 3 show in the Lolcow universe. They almost beat Rewind, I think, in their first month. I do believe their first full month together, they almost beat Rewind. It was amazing. They were a hit, a huge hit at the 4 a.m. slot. The boys were on fire. That was the past. We look at their present, though. In their present, we see the reverse vanilla sprinkle. Vanilla sprinkle is the vanilla represents the basics. The sprinkle is the celebration. The basic truth is Fat Camp was the celebration of Lolcow Universe, everybody coming together, and the reverse of which is everything could not last. Twiggy told Rastov some things that were not true, or at least were not right. From Twiggy's perspective, he bent the fuck out of whatever Keemstar said and held it over Rastov's head. Rastov now says, look, the party's over, dude. I cannot work with you. Doesn't matter what we once were. These greener days, these greener pastures, they've been burnt and the party's over. Right here, right now, those days are gone. Rastov's done. And it's head-to-head right now, Twiggy versus Rastov. That's the present. But we got to see the future. We got to see the future. Ladies and gentlemen, the future tells us right here, right now. Oh, my God. The future's twisted. This is the reverse yum-yum. Now, the twisted tells me everything's focused on Rastov getting LolcowRewind. That's what the fans want. That seems to be what we expect is Rastov to take over. But this is literally the twist. And it's the reverse twist. Things are going to be twisted. Things are not going to be as expected. But the reverse means, are we going to be twisted in a direction that brings us back? What is the twist? Is the twist going to be a setback? Is the twist going to be something familiar? The yum-yum is telling me the yum-yum is a good thing, but the reverse of the twist won't be a good thing? Well, we think it's a good thing, but then it turns out to be a bad thing. Maybe the twist is we're going to get what we want, but realize that's not what we really need.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Well, there's going to be a twist tomorrow. That's all I know. The cards don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for the twist. Whatever the reverse is, I hope it's not painful. The reverse yum yum tells me prepare for the twist. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Lolcow universe. It wouldn't be a thing if it wasn't for the twist. I think the twist is in the detail. And the detail, we work on the fly. The show's never over. You know the buzzword here at LolcowRewind. The show goes on. The show goes on. Sorry, guys.
Well, all right.
Completely fucked myself. I completely kicked myself out of the call.
Oh, damn.
I hit the wrong button. The show.
All right. Well, I will let you and the guys let the show go on there, Billy.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda. Thank you for calling in, Brenda. Hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, dear. Bye.
Have a good night. Now, Brenda really.
What if the twist is sorry.
Brenda really tore into Twiggy over his wife and his wife having legs. Brenda lost a leg, and Brenda really felt some things for Twiggy when she heard his wife had no legs. That's a rough one. James FMC.
Can I have a read pretty PLS Billy?
James. Usually I grift the hell out of these reads. You've already donated another 20 tonight. You're a regular donator. James, this is what I'll do for you. I will do a cold read, James. This is not a regular read. James. This is not a deep read. The reads are usually $100. I dropped them down to $50 for the Grifty 50. Since this is your second 20 tonight, and because we're filling time, I'm going to do a cold read. This is a cold read, James. I'm going to show you the now. I'm going to cut to the now. Okay? Crueler. All right, this is the crueler. Right now, things in your life, things might feel cruel, but they can be crueler. And let's see why they're crueler, okay? Because this cold read, this cold read is the now and then, James. Because then, from the cold read, it can be crueler. The donut holes. The holes represent the holes in your life that need to be filled. Whatever is cruel right now, the cruel world that could be crueler, don't let these holes become too big to be filled. Focus on the little things in your life that are nagging, the nagging things. Make sure those are closed up tight, okay? Okay, James? Because that, my friend, the devil is in the details. Eradicate the details. Live by a tight ship, and you will have a tight life, my friend. Thank you, James, for all the support you give to LolcowRewind. That was a cold read, and I'm a cold motherfucker. The cards don't lie. I do. I'm Billy the Fridge. I'm full of lies. I've been bullshitting most of my life.
I've always heard that pronounced as crawler, but that would kind of ruin your reading, so maybe I should shut up.
I mean, yeah, it's a crawler, a crueler, a French crawler. I pronounce it crueler because where I come, I don't know any better.
I don't think I've ever heard of a crueler before anyways.
True, Xylee.
The bitch is back.
Xylee.
I said boss. I would never.
I know you did. No, I know you did. You're fine.
Xylee, did things go well?
Yeah, I guess. It was pretty boring.
Okay. Do you think I'm fired?
No, not at all. You're good.
Thank goodness. All right. While you were gone, I was basically writing my retirement speech.
Oh, Really?
Yeah, in case I got fired. I was telling everybody how I was going to leave.
Billy, I would get fired before you.
I didn't know that. I told everybody, I said, look, there's like 2 reasons I was the only one left out of the meeting. 1, because I was the only one that didn't need to be there because I'm perfect and everything's fine. Or 2, because the meeting's all about me and they're finding a way to get rid of me.
It was option 1. You're perfect.
Billy?
You don't do anything wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
Billy,
what's up, Boogie?
I have to show you something.
What's up, Boog?
Are you ready? You have no idea. Do you remember you talked me into buying a collector box today?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me put the camera on. Hold on.
Fishman, I'm going to let you go. Seth looks, I'm going to let you go. Love you guys.
All right.
bye, guys.
Boogie. Ha ha! Boogie! Is that the Japanese showcase super foil Ugin?
Yes. I cannot find another one. The regular super foil, the Halo foil is 600. I don't know if the Japanese would be worth slightly more or slightly less, but here we are, boys.
Aren't you glad that I talked you into that?
Yeah, I just made money. I just made money.
Boogie.
Oh my God.
Boogie, I want to say something to you.
What?
You really look like you have lost some weight with that damn shirt on.
Thank you. 346. I am currently 8 pounds away from the smallest I've been since bypass surgery.
You're so tiny.
Like, you can really tell right here and in your face, like in this area right here, you can really tell that you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I've been working really hard to lose weight. You know?
God damn it.
You are...
Once a week, I have to shoot my gut with full of Zepbound. It's really hard.
Oh, believe me, I know. I feel you. Although I'm 2 weeks late on mine, or excuse me, a week and a half late. I still haven't done it.
Whoop, whoop.
I keep forgetting.
Bet you've been eating good, though.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
We found a new taco place, and it was amazing.
You know what's killing me is this is my dinner. This is taco, 1 taco.
Yep.
And I'm full. I'm plenty. I'm happy with 1 taco. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. I know that.
Anyway, I'm back into playing Magic the Gathering thanks to Keemstar, and I'm so fucking excited. Also, thanks to Billy, because I hadn't played a physical game of Magic in a while. We must have been doing like Smash Brothers and shit, like Mario Party and shit. Dude, Billy, I'm gonna go broke again, and this time instead of hookers, it's gonna be Magic cards. But you and I have to play some spell table games and shit. I gotta get that shit set up.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I would love to learn how to play Magic.
Oh, hell yeah, you can learn by watching us play. And don't forget, if you download Magic the Gathering Arena, which is available on PC, iMac, it's available on iOS, it's on every device you have, you can learn to play. It has a great tutorial system. Now, don't spend money on that game. Spend money on the physical cards once you learn to play.
Yeah, we might have to make a Lolcow Magic channel because Grim and Beans want to learn to play. Rastov is playing. Grim and Beans have been playing Arena. And
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Arena's the way to learn.
Xylie's going to learn.
Over to real life.
There's tons of people that play here. We can all have spell table games together.
Next live event's going to be the nerdiest goddamn thing to ever happen. Oh, he's going to be like, what are you guys doing? Just this. You're supposed to be hunting ghosts. Bitch, I got a spirit deck. Don't that count?
Zombies.
Wait, is that what you're going to be doing for Fat Camp? You're going to bring a spirit deck for Fat Camp?
And a zombie deck.
Ghost
Why
camp,
not?
Yeah.
Just spirits? Yeah.
I got zombies.
I'm bringing. I'm going to bring a Ouija board.
Dude, I'm excited for Ghost Camp. That's gonna be a good
I'm gonna bring in Koala Kugels to talk Magic. Koala Kugels been grifting. Want to be on Magic Talk with y'all. Koala Kugels did give some grifted earlier and has been waiting. I was gonna bring him up earlier, but y'all got done with the meeting. Koala Kugels, you're live.
My goodness.
So yeah, Boogie, I'm so glad that you splurged for the collector's box. The play boxes are $124 for just like $200 more. You can get the shiny box
for $200 more, only twice the price. You can get the chance for the shinies. That is the most expensive Magic card I've ever opened. Right?
Yes, that's why you. That's why you do that, though.
I have effectively made money playing Magic tonight. That's crazy. Go ahead.
The Lord of the Rings packs that came out. Superb. The lands that came out, they look like the lands of Middle Earth. I have, fortunately, all the collectors boosters I bought, I have gotten each one of those, and they are phenomenal.
Koala, there's a lady present. You need to chill.
Yeah.
She's probably not
Their
prepared.
panties gonna drop.
Thank you.
My man, there's a lady present over there.
You need to be careful what
We
you
all
say
good,
in
baby?
front of the women. They're not ready for this. Xylee, fan
Listen,
yourself. Whoo.
Me and Xylee, we got biscuits and gravy on lock.
Damn right.
That's what we got.
You know, I got about 9
got you,
copies
girl.
of the One Ring from that set, by the way. I fucking pulled that shit over and over
9?
again. Yeah, I opened like 3 of the pack that had it in it naturally. That one.
Yeah.
That version is pretty fucking still sells for a lot too. Dude, my collection is actually, people don't believe me when I say this, but I've been collecting since 1994. My collection's got to be 100K. Shit, the decks I brought to you is at least 10 or 15, and we didn't get to play them all, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't even have the bling. All mine's like the playable versions. It's just like the fucking base versions most of the time.
Yeah.
Hey, I started off, a friend gifted me a box of many different base sets and many different styles from years ago, and I just made some decks and played with some friends.
Well,
it was a good time.
Koala, have you picked up any of these Lolcow TCG cards?
That game's fun as fuck.
I have not, but I need to.
Boogie and I played a game of that at Fat Camp. It is a lot like Magic the Gathering. It is a little ridiculous. It's got all the memes. It's fun as fuck. It's not as serious, but it can be very stupid and fun. It's very,
I think,
very good.
I think as the game progresses and gets like to other non-lolcows and stuff, like I think it should progress to people like who like parodies of like big YouTubers. Let's say Mr. Beast, okay?
Yeah.
Once there's a Mr. Beats card or something like that, you know, some that makes fun of Mr. Beast. I think if the base set has all kinds of shit like that, dude, it could fucking take off. And the game played good. I mean, it played well. Played a lot like Lorcana, honestly.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty similar to Lorcana.
Darth Omega says need to have an unhinged and unglued deck battle. Dude, I feel like
that'd be fun.
I feel like we could have a fun Lolcow TCG battle if we had spell tables set up in the Discord.
Yeah, there are some goofy ass cards in there. Thankfully, it's nothing like put this on top of your head and all that shit. Thank God. But like, there's some like you had one card you have to shout out like, "I did it for the memes." You're like stupid. It's so weird, man.
Yeah,
I think that screech.
I think I had to scream, "Games are meant to be fun" before I beat you.
Yeah, when you play the boogie card. Games are meant to be fun. They're not meant to be. Did you see this motherfucking Southern Midnight fucking game? It's got like a black lead female character in it, and she's like fucking hideous to look at. And like, oh, dude, it's like the game is mediocre on top of that.
Sounds
and
awesome.
Like, you know what'll really sell it is if I take this mediocre game and I put a bunch of fucking DEI right in the middle of it. That'll make it sell.
I can't wait to play that. Megan C says, "Y'all, time for sleep. Me, I win black and green." Hell yeah, Meg. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging with us tonight.
Black and green.
You ain't gonna fucking play it, even though you're a fucking liberal cuck bitch. You're not gonna play it just because they put a black female character in it, and you're not. You're full of shit. You barely play video games as it is. You fucking.
I
liar.
only play video games for DEI because I don't like video games, but I love DEI. I
delete your Minecraft account.
Oh shit! Boogie left.
Boogie. Can I say one thing?
One thing.
I wish this is what Lolcow Nerds was like. We talk about some good tabletop games. I was really excited when Lord Rush told me Oblivion was coming on.
Yeah, Lord Rush had some great intel.
A Discord mod had to tell me that.
But you know the best intel is going to come from Discord mods.
Goddamn right.
All right, Koala Kugels, thank you for calling in. I'm going to send you back into the ethos for now.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I got to say, Xylee, this was a better episode than I thought it was going to be.
Why? Because I wasn't here?
No, I was worried because you weren't going to be here. But me worrying about getting fired was good content. The whole audience was like, don't worry, Billy, you're not going to get fired. And even though I knew I wasn't going to get fired, me worrying was enough for me to use the audience's love for me against them. I really manipulated them to support me today. It was nice.
Billy,
yeah.
I would get fired before you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because now I'm manipulating you to say that to me too.
No, you're not manipulating at all. I'm giving you straight facts. I would get fired before you.
No?
My mouth would get me fired before you.
Xylee, you got a good mouth.
My husband thinks so. See?
Megan C says, this is my nerd stuff. I'm here because of Boogie. Dude, I still think I might have to kidnap Boogie and start the LolCow gaming channel with him. I think Glammy and Pharaoh are still using that as their channel.
I don't know what they're doing. Let them just do it. It is what it is. Yeah.
Megan sees I'm gonna do one more drink for you, this time out of the bottle, not out of the shot glass, but cheers for you. Thank you very much for hanging with us and banging with us. Appreciate everybody, but Meg especially tonight. We are rounding down this lovely episode of LolcowRewind. As always, Xylee, do you want to tell them what you learned today?
Meetings are boring.
I learned acceptance and protection. Don't let the internet tell you who you are. And don't tell the internet who you are. Because opening up your private life in a public space can really become a world of pain.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
You know, Xylee, the cool thing about the LolCow universe being your only job, people can't get you fired from here unless you're really boring.
True.
You know, Xylee, one thing about you.
What?
You're not boring.
That's not what some people say.
Who?
I'm just saying. Some people say I'm boring.
Can I tell you something, Xylee?
Just saying.
Can I tell you something,
What?
Xylee?
What?
If they're talking about you, you're not boring.
Damn right, because you know what haters are? They're coworkers. Thank you for keeping my name in your mouth. Appreciate it.
Names are like dicks. Keep them in your mouth. 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 Ooh.
Period.
Did you bring up
No, you're not
anything at the
getting fired,
meeting? Oh.
No, there's nothing for me to bring up, really.
Did you write
Except
anything?
for, yeah, I did. I wrote a page of notes, but they're like, it's not really. I mean, there is a couple of things I need to tell you, but I need to tell you offline. I can't tell you in front of the masses. Cool stuff, though. Cool. Really cool stuff.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ooh. Derp Danzo, welcome to Cash Cow, says RWO for life. Thank you, Derp Danzo. Waffles says Xylee isn't boring. I just know when to make Xylee more fun. Hi, Xylee.
Waffles, you are my mortal enemy.
Waffles fucked you up the other day.
You know, and I was going to suggest either tomorrow night or Saturday night that we do a drinking stream. But now that I see Waffles in here, I don't know about that because that kind of scares me. Waffles scares me.
Lady Lala says, Billy, you are holding snouts down. What does that mean?
Wait, what does that mean? You are holding snouts down.
I don't know what that
You're
means.
holding a nose down?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
I'm gonna throw the wallpaper up, and then I'm gonna put a video up. Do you think the audience can hear this?
All right, now I'm done. I'm pretty sure they can. I mean, I won't be able to.
It's good you couldn't hear it. Let's see if the audience can hear it. They'll type what they heard if they could hear it. We have a lot of fun around here.
I'm listening. Excuse me.
I see the audience throwing some WTFs. I think I'm going to put the subscribers back on now. We should have enough room. I fucked him up. I fucked them all up. I fucked them up. I fucked them all
It's Tina
up.
shouting Keem. You're evil. Evil.
I have fun around here. You know that, right?
Do you?
I really do.
Yeah, I have fun too.
I have quite a good time. I'm pulling in Devin and I'm pulling in Peter Parker.
Okay.
Devin, Peter Parker, you're live on LolcowRewind.
Billy, what's up?
We're chilling. We're winding down. It's one of those nights where Xylee had to do homework and I got to play with the kids. Isn't that fucked
Yeah,
up?
pretty much.
Hi, Xylee.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Aaron Ziegler says, don't be making fun of Tina now. You think we were making fun of Tina?
We love Tina. We're
Yeah.
Tina Stan accounts. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Tina is
I love
one of my besties. Tina might be my fucking lolcow lifer.
Literally, these two are two peas in a pod when they're together in person. Oh my, and not even just in front of the camera. No, off camera, they were two peas in a pod.
Heyo. She knows. That's Tina
Heyo.
D. That's Tina D and the place to be. Boogie opened up a fucking textured foil Japanese Ugin. The Japanese cards are less than the American ones from what I've seen, but they're still badass. He got the textured foil showcase Ugin. That's badass. What a beast.
Did you see the Deadpool card?
Did I see it? Yeah, Boogie told me about it. It was an April Fool's Day buy. He was like, Billy, there's a Deadpool card available. April Fool's Day. You should get it. And I picked it up.
So I have a question.
Well, ask away.
So how do you guys feel about Psycho Mom getting banned from the Discord?
I think it's probably for the best since the milkers are going to leave her name out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they really perpetuated this shit by using it for content. I think that whatever Psycho Mom said, it only made it worse by bringing it up on the fucking show and making content out of it even further. I think the whole thing is dumb as hell. And I imagine Psycho Mom didn't do it vindictively. I imagine she did it as a dumb mom type of thing would do. I hope, giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But what's done is done. You can't unfuck the cat is what I always say. It's one of my favorite things to say.
Well, I mean, what she did was very wrong, and it was not okay for her to do all that.
Yeah, but we live in a universe of very wrong. And now she's paid her price. So she's gone from the Discord, and they're going to leave her the fuck alone.
Hopefully.
But they have to. They're going to leave her name out of their fucking mouth.
Yeah, that's what they were told to do. Not talk about her anymore.
Oh, hold on, sorry, my volume's up too loud. There we go.
What do you think, Devin?
I think it's stupid and it's ridiculous how, she's doing all this. I don't think it's right because, you can't like call someone's work like that and tell them that you're selling, that Roxy's selling pills, Yeah,
you know how you can't tell them that too if they don't know where the fuck you work.
Yeah, that exactly.
And if they don't know that you're selling pills, like there's a whole lot of steps that were made for that to be a stupid fuck up too. The whole thing was dumb as fuck. You know how having a job is dumb. I'll be honest. Having a job is dumb. But then going online and talking about your life while you have a job, that's also fucking dumb.
It is.
Playing internet host when you have a real life to worry about is compounding an issue. And then using internet host and using the internet as like a way to, I don't know, further your life and then not expecting these backlashes to happen. Fucking this is life. This shit happens. I've been through so many moments where I got motherfucked because I chose to be on the online. This is part of the fucking show.
Exactly.
You got to take these fucking hits. Do I feel bad for Roxy? A little bit.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But this is part of the fucking this is part of the fucking show. This shit happens. You got to shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
You should not be releasing videos of any of this shit. Like, what's up, Xylee?
I put the redirect in. It's 12, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck, we got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Lolcow Madhouse is live. Thank you, Devin. Thank you,
for
Peter
calling,
Parker.
Devin.
We'll have you guys back another day. Thank you for hanging with us. Holy shit. Time got out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we love everybody. You're all the best. Please don't get fired. Madhouse is up. Go watch Jaffe. Go watch Bunny Buttons. They're the best. Oh my God. Life is happy again.
Now I'm done.
Ah!
Yes. Bye.
Thanks for stopping by.